What's going on, you Dead Set Legends, and welcome to another episode of Bicep Bash. I'm your host, the Aussie arm wrestler, Jake Ward, and I think we need the widest view possible. This could quite possibly be one of the heaviest matches in arm wrestling history. I've got two of the biggest superstars, not only socially, but in actual form. We've had to kind of screenshot it. They're actually in the other room. We had to knock down a wall. These two are massive. I'm talking about my man over here, Leroy the Machine Walker, and you better bloody believe it, they are going head to head. And of course, the legend Saray Brown, and next to him there. Gentlemen, welcome to Bicep Bash.
Thanks for having us. It's good to be here.
Man, Leroy, you've come. You've got a world record, strict curl. You've come top 10 in the world with the bench press. You are a strong, strong man. Now, how are you converting that into our world in arm wrestling?
Day by day, rep by rep, practice by practice. You got to put in the work. Leave no stone unturned. No one's going to give anything to you. So I take the work ethic that helped me become a champion in two different sports that had to do with strength. I look at arm wrestling as a strength and a combat sport, as well as a thinking man's game, and I like the challenge.
Hey, and the challenge you have got here, what's it like, because you are a big unit, right? But what's it like, probably for one of the first times in your career, to look across the table and see someone that's matching you size for size in Saray?
This has been a match in the making. We both came into the sport about same time, about 3 years ago. Yeah. We first faced off at the amateur nationals title match. It went. It was a battle. Went to the straps, went down to the wire. I think we've only had one match since then. And this is a testament to where you see us on the internet. You've seen us on the table. We both put in a lot of work. We're both climbing the ranks. We're both paying our dues. And I think it's great for the sport to see strength athletes come in and put in the work and not just rely on the strength, but be willing to sacrifice and start over. It's humbling. Yeah. It's very humbling. I don't know how he feels, but I know coming from, having a world record in two different sports to kind of going from like, the big kid on the playground to now I'm starting over. It's humbling.
Yeah, and more power to you for sticking around. A lot of people there's not many people your shape and size, but that come from that, they definitely walk away and their ego's getting there. But Saray, man, my modern day legend, mate, Bicep Bash, how are you feeling the atmosphere? I've seen you pulling tournaments and some little super match series here, but I feel like you belong on the big stage, and I feel like this is kind of like your first time on a big stage. How's the feeling been the last couple of days?
Oh, it's pretty awesome getting the call from Tim and Preston to have my opportunity to pull Leroy. And like he said, we definitely have this rubber match coming. He got me in Nationals in 2023. I got him last year at the World Series left hand. So it's definitely been in the making. We're both pretty big figures. Our attitude's caricature stands out more than anything else, so people really pay attention to the big dogs. So this opportunity coming out here and experiencing all the lights, the glitz, the glam, awesome dinner last night, good atmosphere, good people, is only motivating me to put it all on the table a little bit more.
They are the big dogs. Just quickly, how much do you weigh, Saray?
Right now, 368. I've come down 100 pounds.
I have seen Saray at 460, but he's shaped it lovely. So 368.
Coming in at 345.
We're right there. Yeah.
700 pounds, and it is done properly. These guys train like no other in our sport of arm wrestling. You are going to see tonight on pay-per-view 700 pounds. Get your calculator and make sure my corrections right. It's going to be brilliant. You've got the modern day legend, Saray Brown, and of course the machine, Leroy Walker. Just quickly, guys, before we wrap up, two things. One, I want to hear from you, Leroy. What will be the prediction of the match tonight? How's it going to go?
If you're watching the pay-per-view, if you're live, I think you almost have an overwhelming choice but to root for me. I'm definitely, the last time on the table, this guy won. I would say I'm definitely the underdog coming into it. I mean, this guy, you see this guy's social media, he's got every new gadget in the world at his facility. He trains with the strongest man in the world. He's got one of the best teams in the United States to train with. This guy, I'm going up against a super match here, a superpower, because this guy leaves no stone unturned and he trains with the best of the best. I mean, he's the living legend. And he's training with, the behemoth Brian Shaw. So he gets a big arm to go against, a huge lever, great training facilities. I'm just doing it day by day in a little old gym. So see what I bring to the table.
There you go, Saray.
No, I'm going to say touche, and I feel like I'm going up against a guy who has multiple titles on the world scale. So although I get to train with the world's strongest man in his facility, I'm going up against an equally powerful Titan.
Two-time world record holder in strength.
Exactly, and I feel that I'm the underdog in this situation as well. I fight every fight as though I'm the underdog, so regardless of all the opportunities that I have been fortunate enough to fall on me, I'm definitely not taking this lightly at all.
Now, I have to remind everyone at home, when you get the pay-per-view, do not go to the National Geographic channel. This ain't Animal Planet. This is Triller TV with two of the strongest people that are happening in our sport. 700 pounds of arm wrestling. It is going to be phenomenal. And I can't wait for the live crowd here in Las Vegas to just have that whoa moment. But please, it is awesome. Saray Brown, the living legend, the machine, Leroy Walker, thank you so much for joining the show.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Let me say this. The irony is what happens in Vegas should stay in Vegas. But after this match, the whole world will know my name.
Oh, well, I'm willing to put some money on that.
Quick bet. No, we're live. We're live. Bet. We got a bet.
$100.
I've got a bet with Scott Steiner. Like, if he wins one round, he gets to shave my head. We could be all matching. Not really, Scott. You're going to lose.
Okay.
We got a bet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$100.
$100.
All right.
Ah! $100. You beauty. It is there, guys. This is why you're at Bicep Bash. We'll see you all at the pay-per-view.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
And we're clear.